Thank you so much for sending your film to our festival. Your film had been nominated for the best film. What was that in your mind when you were making the film? Because it says that you had submitted the film under students section. Why? I mean, it didn't from nowhere. It looks like a student film. So why did you?
It's not look like a student film.
Yeah. So why? So that's the question. Why did you even put it under the students section?
Oh, that's a compliment. Thank you. Before I answer, I want to listen. What's the difference between my film and between student film?
When we make a film, when an experienced director makes a film, he knows, he's directing his people. He's not only directing his actors, but he's directing his technicians, perfectly. Everyone is in sync. They all know what they're doing. So the director knows what he's asking from them, right? It's no more, oh, okay, let's go and shoot. If something comes out good, good. Otherwise, it's not. This is how you see a student, and this is how you know if a project had been thought about in advance, a prep had been done or not. So that's just me who thinks this way.
I take your words and maybe surprise you that on the set there is a time that I tell to the cinematographer and the actors, go on, and I don't be there. I don't was there when they shoot. And I tell you the story about it, but yes, this is different from a regular student film. I learned 10 years ago cinema study at Jewish Cinema College.
Okay.
This was a certificate student. It's not a degree
All right.
study. But this film I made when I study master's degree in Sapir Cinema College at Sderot. If you listen, you know little about the news here now. So Sderot, this is a city that Hamas attacked and shoot in the street. So there learn the master's degree. I have some films that I made before. So this is absolutely make a difference when I start to learn, and my goal is different between the other that study with me, because I don't made the film for the study. I go to study because I want to make better my films and my knowledge. So all the time I go in my road to the, I don't know, can to understand. So I think that this is make one different. Second different, I don't know, I think about it now, that I don't saw many films in my life before I start to study.
Okay.
I have a camera from my father when I 10 years old, cassette film, and I direct my grandmother in the soap, and I I take my friends from the school, but I don't saw many movies. It's like the last show film. You know this movie?
Yeah.
My story is it's not similar, but the theme, because I religion Jew, and we want to save our heart and brain from, it's make many limits.
You've done a good job.
When I start to study, I was like a man that don't know religion and open his eyes and in old age start to learn and drink in the very want to drink all what he see. So this drive, I think that this is another different. So all the audition and all the way before the shooting, it was very, very, very professional. I made audition by 3 hours, not 10 minutes. Hey, tell me what your sentence and go home. No, come, start. I don't, now forget the script. You and your partner, 2 actors in the audition, I want to improve. You know, you want to go home now. You don't, Shabbat, no Shabbat. You want to go home to your mother. You want to stay here. You want to pray. Play. So there are many options that open after I write the script in this improve in the audition. And after this session, 1 hour and a half, I tell them, okay, now we put it on the side, and now now I want to see your act like the script. So all the emotions, all the subtext, all the knowledge of the actors at the actors, it's in the audition, it's grow up to a high level, and I can to take some sentence and some actions that they made in the audition and take them to the script. I paid for the audition for the actors. Yeah, because they come and give work. They don't come. In the credits you can find the names of the actors that not in the film, but they was in this audition, in the physical audition, because I take from what they give, and after this time we made a return in a room, and after return in the places that we shoot them, but without all the crew, only I and the actors. So all the choreographic of the fall down, all this, they know clearly. When we come to shoot, the only thing that we have conflict with them, it's the traffic on the road between the location, it's the sound, and some the cinematographer lost his key to the car. So you are in the desert. The sun, you see the sunset. There are no lights. If you don't find the key now, you don't find him ever. And all the lens, camera in the car. So this is take us many times. But the actors, they clearly take. We shoot some takes, but because I want to be safety. But that was awesome, and in all the film was shooting by 2 days. It's unbelievable. I don't think that we stand in this level. And in the first day, we have a delay and the sunset. So the end of the scene, I cannot use in the edit.
Correct.
So we return to the desert in the next day, but there was a big traffic on the road, and I see that I don't I don't succeed to go there before the sunset, and the cinematographer and the two actors, they have arrived. So I tell them in the phone, you are here, starting. I know you know your job. On the computer, when I come to start to edit, I was shocked because I can't to put the cut from the first day near the cut from the second day in the you cannot know what shoot in which day, and I can't to connect in the I can't to do cut in the cut and to match from this day to this day same movement, same I was shocked. So this is what I say to you, that we have seen that I don't was there, and this is look like improve, but it's not because all the improve we do before.
Yeah, good job, Elad. We at Cinema of the World International Film Festival, we were very blessed to have your film in our festival.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
What happens when a good film comes in a film festival? What happens is then there's a very healthy competition between 2 films and 3 films, 10 films, 100 films, right? And the reason why I wanted to have this conversation with you is just so I should, just tell you that you've made a very fine film. You keep making films. You are a very good director. You're a very promising director.
Thank you.
And you must have seen your name in our list of upcoming talent, right? So you're a very promising director. Keep making good ideas into good visions. Put your director seat there. So it's good. Thank you so much for making such a good film.
Wow, I so appreciate it. So appreciate it.
Also, Elad, you have directed your actors really well. Your actors did an amazing job. Both the actors, even your your cameraman, even your director of photography, he did a very fine job. Editing is very good. There is no faults there.
The actors, this is their first time that they act in film.
Yeah, but see, as a viewer, it doesn't look like the way they have acted and the way you have directed them. It doesn't come out to a person like me as if they have not done a film before.
Shabbat.
My friend that religions, they tell me why film festivals take your film, what they understand from the film. It's film about Shabbat, about Jewish conflict. What they understand, why they take your film. I think that this is universal conflict because 2 brothers that one want something and the second want something else. You understand it? But they tell me, but the tzitzit, he has tzitzit in the beach. The old brother see the tzitzit of the young. They understand that tzitzit, this is a religion clothes, and because this, he start to angry. I very interesting to know your experience in that corner.
So I'll tell you, you have made a film wherein one person is religious, another person is not, right? And the conflict is between these 2 ideologies. One person doesn't want this person to be so religious. The other person is telling him, no, I have to be. This is what my life is. Correct? Right? So how these 2 collide at one given point, and how even after going into different directions, how they again come back, because they're at the end of the day they are brothers, they are family, right? So how you have connected family and religion, how you have connected the blood relationship of these two brothers over anything and everything else. He went, he went away, and then he came back. Why? Because he is his brother. He had no other, he had no other reason, to return to him in the desert. He could have left. He was already with his God, thinking, God will take care of him, right? But at the same time, this brother, he said, I don't know whether his God will take care of him or not, but I am his brother and it is my responsibility. So he returns and he brings his brother back, right? It's just not about Shabbat. It's just not about one religion. You put any religion there. You put Christian religion there. You put a Muslim there doing a nawaz, reading, doing anything. You put any religion, and you put a person who's out of that religion, right? Who's not convinced to be in the religion, and the other person will always say, "What are you doing? In the religion, God doesn't exist and all that." So that's exactly what happened. How you put the relationship of brothers, two brothers, over and above everything else. How the other brother, although he's not religious, but he's more religious than the religious brother, and he came back to him to save him. He left him. See, the other guy who's religious, he left him for God, but this guy did not leave him. He returned. So this is what his religion was inside him. He was not showing.
Wow.
He was
Wow.
not showing off. This man was showing everything from the exterior. That okay, I am this. I have to do this. Even if that means I leave you. He leaves his brother, but his brother doesn't, because his God was inside him, and that's why he comes. Returns to his brother. So it's a beautiful film you have made. It's a beautiful film you have made, and that's why I said that's why it's nominated in the best drama film of the year category. Yeah. So yeah, it's a very good film. We are very blessed to have such a different approach in filmmaking. Otherwise, people are not making good stories. Everyone's making a story about a woman and a man. Everyone's making a story about,
Love stories.
yeah, love stories or hate stories or stories, horror stories. They're making things wherein which exist from 100 or 200 years, right? They're not making anything new, right? They're not talking about something that is hidden, right? Something which exists in every man, right? That love, that unsaid love. So yeah, so yeah, that's very good,
Wow.
Elad, very good. And the reason why we are having this conversation is because if tomorrow you make something, we would want to be happily collaborate with you, and we would want to associate with you. And if need be, if you want any help from our end, any support,
Wow.
if you wish to collaborate in any manner, then as a festival, we would love to be with you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Thank you. That's a next level of appreciate.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
But having said so, again, our only goal is to deliver good films in the world, right? We take films like Let's Talk, right? And we go to children and show them, expose them to good cinema. That's what our job is, which means we'll only be collaborating with you, we'll only be supporting you if you have a very good idea that is good for these students, that is good for film enthusiasts, that is good for the unity of the world.
Thank you.
It's lovely talking to you, and in this week itself, you will receive your certificates. And
Thank you. I must to tell you another thing, because we are here now in war, and all the time we run away to the shelter from the missiles, and this is a holy time to discuss and forget from all the news, and thank you too about this.
I say it's very easy. It would have been very easy for me to speak to you about the situation there. It would be very easy, right? But I'm not here to bring anything, which wouldn't uplift you, right?
Thank you.
I don't want to ask you things which would, hurt you. Obviously,
Thank you very much.
it's very hurtful, when people are dying nearby you, it's no point of talking about it. It's already very sad, right? So, yeah.
Very much.
Anyway, Elad, it's good chatting with you, and yes, we will have a conversation about many things in the coming times. We will get back to you. We will mail you. We'll get in touch with you. But for now, congratulations once again, and we're very happy for you. And keep making good films.
How do you say namaste? This is the shalom, hello, goodbye. Namaste.
Yeah, shalom.
Thank you very much.